Hey guys, how's it going? Casey here with TFG Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina, coming at you today with a great review of video number 2. Today we have the Zhiyun, or some pronounce it Zhiyun Crane 3 Gimbal. I kind of cheated and I opened the box already, but I was so excited I had to start the camera up and get it on film. So, without further ado, the gimbal comes in a what feels like pleated styrofoam case that is breakable but hard, so it'll protect it from weather and damage. Inside the case, first and foremost, we'll pick this up and get this out of the way, is the actual Crane 3 gimbal. And here's this bad boy right here. She's a beauty. I've already attached the tripod stand that folds out into 3 directions, making it able to sit on a flat surface. I've also attached the phone holder, so you guys can see that. It goes on the side right there. It actually spreads open and extends, so you can put a phone vertically or horizontally. I've also put the batteries in there, so hopefully we'll get it started right up and show you. But also, I just wanted to show you what came in the case was the bands that actually attach to the follow focus. This one came with the kit that I got, but I think some of them are a little bit extra, or you have to buy them separately. But this actually is a adapter that's attachable to the front, and the bands go on the front of your camera, and it actually helps you helps the camera stay in focus and actually follow what it's trying to focus. It actually twists the ring and zooms in and out. I haven't used that yet, but when I do, I'll make a video and post it up. I'll be sure to do that for you guys. Also, what came with the gimbal is a little semi-hard case with a zipper. Inside that, it has all the wires and connectors. Now, as it sits on the table, it kind of looks like a behemoth, a monster. It is quite heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely gonna need your strongest hand on the top handle, your secondary hand on the bottom handle, to hold like this and be able to keep the weight of the camera tilted back with your strong hand and pivot and pan where you want to go with the camera. The Zhiyun Crane 3 comes folded up like this in the case, but it has different locking mechanisms that are red buttons. If you look on the side right here, there's one right here, there's one right here, and there's one right here. So that's how you unfold it. After you spread the tripod feet and sit on a flat surface, the first button you want to adjust is this one. You unlock it like this, slide this up, lock it again, and it holds that bar there. The second one is right here. You want to unlock that, let that swing down, and lock that back. You can hear it click. It swings like this, and when you lock it, you can hear it click. It's locked now. So this is how it looks when everything is locked and loaded. Now, after you do all that, the actual complicated part that I'm getting better at is balancing the camera on the gimbal. The Zhiyun Crane 3 comes with a hot shoe adapter. It has a 3/4 thread that screws easily into the bottom of your camera. You're going to want a coin or a flathead screwdriver to screw this in tight so it doesn't fall off, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to tighten it with my fingers. There is a safety mechanism, so if this arm ever slipped, this right here would catch your camera from falling frontwards or backwards. After you have the hot shoe adapter securely tightened and fastened to the bottom of your camera, you want to take and loosen the tightening bar on the clamp and slide the adapter back till you hear a click. Then you want to push the tightening arm forward and tighten your camera securely into place. Now your camera is on the crane and it's ready to be balanced. After you get your camera securely fastened to the gimbal, it's going to be trial and error trying to get it balanced. You're going to go back and forth, left and right, forward and back until you get this thing right. The first time it took me about 30 minutes. You're going to unlock the first lock. Camera's going to fall forward. That means it's front heavy. You're going to take the arm bar, loosen it, pull your camera backwards till it balances and sits about right. You'll know when the first part is balanced when your camera will sit in a 45-degree angle and stay there. So we're balanced on that part. So you want to lock that back up. Hear it click. Now we have to balance the rotator. You undo the lock and immediately slides right. That means it's too heavy on the right. So you're going to adjust the back arm tightener and push it to the left. You'll know when you have it balanced when it stays at a 45-degree angle. Next is balancing the bottom bar or the pan bar. You want to unlock the bottom bar, lock the top ones back, and tip it to the side. If it spins any which way, that means it's too heavy on one side or the other. So in that case, it's spun to the left, it's too heavy on the left. So we're going to adjust the length of the pan bar. There's another screw down here, and you push or pull again until see it staying. Alright, we have it staying on both sides. So I'm pretty sure the gimbal is balanced. It probably could be balanced a little better, but I'm trying to speed rush it for the video. Unlock everything. We should have a good balanced gimbal that stays wherever you put it, and it also doesn't flip when you turn it to the side. As you can see, if we keep it in this position and go to the power button, you want to hold it down. It's going to turn blue, red, then blue again, and it's going to stay on. If it's on and working, it'll actually revert this back to its normal way and point straight. So let's see. Hold it down, blue, red, blue, flipped it right up. There you go. So you put your phone here. There's an app that you could link up with your camera, depending on what kind of camera you have. And you can actually see, it's like a field monitor, you can actually see what's coming through your camera on your phone. So if you're in briefcase mode, down low to the ground, you can still look down and see what you're shooting because it's hard to see the screen. And if you see, go with the gimbal now. Like I said, use your strong hand for the top. Other than being a little on the heavy side, I love how it works. I love how you can move it with the joystick. Up, down. You can do vertical mode. Hit reset. Put it in point of view mode. It goes where you're pointing. Pretty much looking where you want to look. Go to follow mode. It's going to stay followed on what you're looking at. Hit the readjust button or the restart button. It's going to go back to what it was. There's a lock button down here in the front. You can lock on and it stays exactly where you're looking at. And then you could go in briefcase mode. Briefcase mode is like this, so you could get real low shots of the ground walking through a path or somebody on a skateboard riding a bike. And it's perfect for action shots and sports shots and stuff outside. So I really like the Zhiyun Crane 3 gimbal. I'm glad I got it. I gave it a thumbs up. If you guys are looking for a gimbal, this is a good one. I had a choice to go between this and the Ronin. I'm glad I chose this. The Ronins are nice, don't get me wrong, but I like the big handle on the back and the briefcase mode. So yeah, I give this 2 thumbs up and give it a go. So there wraps up the Crane 3 review video. My second video coming to you from TFG Studios in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'll be back at you again. I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe, but if you do, I thank you and God bless you.